Happy New Year, friends of Abara. Feliz Año Nuevo. I'm Meredith Mayo, and I'm here to bring you January's updates. Whether this video finds you in El Paso or maybe like me, you live in South Carolina, we are all a part of this work together. And the work of Abara and the mission of Abara is made possible because of your partnership. So for some context, I'm Meredith Mayo. I live in Columbia, South Carolina, and a few years ago, my husband was going to be deploying, and I thought, well, I'm also going to find my own adventure. So I reached out to a dear friend of mine who I work with. I knew she lived in El Paso, and I said, Megan, I want to come see what is going on. Like many of you have said, I want to come see what's going on the border. I want to see the context and really understand the full picture. And so she said, one of our best friends is an executive director of a nonprofit. Let me connect you. Lo and behold, I have a Zoom video with Sammy DiPasquale, who was gracious enough to say, yep, come on. And I said, can I just come for about 3 months or so? Can this total stranger come and just hang out with you guys and really see what's going on? And he said, absolutely. So the rest is history. That was 2 years ago at this point. So I started off as a volunteer in several different capacities. And over the course of the last 2 years, I am now a staffer with Abara and love the work that I get to do with the Shelter Connector team. One of the coolest things about working directly with the Shelter Connector team, aside from seeing the actual boots on the ground, if you will, work, like pedal to the metal, rubber meets the road work, is the prompting that these Shelter Connectors have. They have a deep intuition, and they have their finger on the pulse of not just needs as they emerge that are obvious and that we need to take action on, of course, but there's this shared intuition among the team of where we might need to move next, where we might need to consider. And there's also this beautiful intuition that each of them have that allows for pause when appropriate, that allows for action when appropriate. And you see it worked out in meetings as we are assessing what are the emerging needs, what is required of us, what do we get to do, where do we get to move forward. And what that means for you watching is you can know that the way decisions are made are incredibly thoughtful. They are meticulously thought out, and we're thinking about not just short-term impact, but long-term impact as well. Abara's capital campaign is more than restoring a cool old building. It's about lasting change, healing ethnic wounds, root causes of global migration, and recycling the dollar for holistic impact on both sides of the border. I have an invitation for you. Would you consider partnering with Abara on an ongoing basis? I can tell you, as somebody who bears witness firsthand to the context, to the people working in this context, what an impact it has to have monthly support. Here's the best news. We're looking for 3 new monthly partners. And if you would like to be one of those 3, you can go to this website below. We invite you to contribute to this project to invest in the next generation.